Breathe with me for a moment. Place one hand on the heart and the other on the belly. Let the breath move in softly through the nose. Let the shoulders drop a little. Let the jaw soften. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. There is nothing to get right. There is only this simple kindness you are giving yourself. Anxiety often shows up with a rush, a tightness, a loop of thoughts that feel urgent. It can feel like standing in a small room with the alarm ringing, looking for the switch. Today we are learning where that switch is and how to reach it with gentle hands. There is nothing wrong with your body for sounding the alarm. That alarm is a sign of life, a sign that your system cares about safety. We will not fight it. We will meet it with care. If the heart is racing, let the breath be slow. If the mind is busy, let the body lead for a little while. Sit with both feet on the floor or lie down if that feels supportive. Feel the ground underneath. Let the hips sink. Let the back rest. Whisper, I am safe in this moment. The words are simple, and the body listens to simple. Say them on a long, easy exhale. If the words feel too strong, soften them. I am becoming safe in this moment. Or, safety grows in me, breath by breath. Speak to yourself the way you would comfort a small child or a tender part of you. Speak with warmth. Speak slowly. The nervous system hears tone more than it hears logic. Anxiety often tells a story of danger that may not be here right now. It is like a weather forecast that stayed stuck on storm, even when the sky is clear. You are allowed to update the forecast. You can say, a part of me feels scared, and I can bring comfort to this part. Notice the shift in language, not I am broken, not I am the anxiety, but a part of me feels scared. This makes room for you to be larger than the feeling. The feeling can move through you. It does not define you. Place your hand on your heart again and feel the warmth of your palm. Warmth signals safety to the body. Feel the gentle weight of your hand. Weight signals grounding to the body. We are sending small, steady messages. It is okay to soften. I can be kind to my nerves. If a tear comes, let it come. If a yawn comes, let it come. These are releases, little doors opening. Let's do a short, kind practice now. Sit comfortably. Soften the forehead as if you were smoothing a crease. Let the eyes rest behind the eyelids or on a point in the room. Let the tongue rest on the floor of the mouth. Breathe in for a soft count of 4. Pause for 1. Exhale for a soft count of 6. Repeat. As you exhale, silently say, soften. As you inhale, silently say, safe. Do this for 10 rounds at your rhythm. If numbers feel stressful, drop them. Follow the feeling of the breath like a small wave coming and going. After a few rounds, ask gently, where does safety live in my body right now? Maybe it is a tiny warm spot in the chest. Maybe it is the weight of the thighs on the chair. Maybe it is the anchor of the feet. Place your attention there. Let the safe place expand a little, like warm tea spreading through you. If a tense area calls for attention, say, I hear you, and let the exhale bathe that area in softness. No force, only patience. Anxiety can make the posture collapse or become rigid. Bring awareness to posture without strain. Lengthen the spine as if creating space between each vertebra. Let the shoulders roll up and back once, then let them settle. If the hands are clenched, open them and rest the palms on the thighs. If the breath feels stuck high in the chest, invite it down to the belly with one kind thought. Breath, you can flow. Body adjustments like these are not small. They change the messages traveling through the nerves. They invite the calm setting to turn on. As the body changes, thoughts often soften. As thoughts soften, the body settles more. This is the loop we will use for healing. If the mind says, this won't work, say, thank you, mind, for trying to protect me. Then return to the breath. If the mind says, I need to fix this now, say, I will take one step right now, and that is enough for this moment. Let this be your gentle rhythm. Notice, name, soothe, repeat. You will not do it perfectly. You do not need to do it perfectly. You only need to be kind and come back to the next breath. Here are some phrases you can keep close. Whisper them as you breathe out. Write them on a small card for your pocket. Place one beside the bed for mornings and evenings. I am safe in this moment. My breath comforts me. Softness is strength. Peace grows in me. I am kind to my nerves. Feel which words your body accepts. If a phrase feels too big, scale it down. I am learning to feel safe. Peace is beginning. I can soften a little. The nervous system loves honesty and small steps. Let today be about small steps. Offer yourself a brief reflection before we move on. Ask, what does safety feel like for me? Not as an idea, but as a body sense. Warmth, weight, ease, softness in the throat, a steady beat in the heart, name it. Then ask, what helps safety grow? Maybe it is 5 slow breaths at the window, a cup of warm tea, a touch over the heart, a few gentle words. These are not escapes, they are care. They teach your system how to settle. When the alarm rings again, and alarms do ring, you will know how to reach the switch with a calmer hand. You are learning a language of comfort. You are learning to be on your own side. Breathe once more, long and soft. Whisper, I am safe enough in this breath. Let that be your doorway for today. Anxiety often feels like a fast storm inside the body. The heart speeds up, the breath becomes short, the stomach tightens, the mind runs. None of this means you are weak. It means the body is trying to help by getting ready to face a threat. This is the stress response. It is useful when a real danger is here, but it can switch on even when the danger is only a thought or a memory. There is also a calm response in the body. It is the rest and settle system, and it can be trained. You train it not by force, but by steady kindness. Thoughts, feelings, and body signals speak to one another all day long. A harsh thought can tighten the shoulders. A soft breath can loosen the jaw. A relaxed jaw can send a message to the brain that says, we are okay. The loop goes both ways. This is very good news. It means you can enter the loop at many points. Start with noticing. Notice where anxiety lives in the body. It may feel like buzzing in the chest, a knot in the belly, a band around the head, heat in the face, a hollow feeling in the throat. Pick one place. Place a hand there if it feels right. Say, here is tightness, or here is heat, or here is a knot. Simple words, no judgment. When you name a sensation, the thinking mind often quiets for a moment. In that moment, bring in breath. If breath feels stuck, shorten the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Try in for 4, out for 6. If counting feels heavy, follow a rhythm. Soft in, slow out. As you exhale, picture the tension loosening a notch. Not gone, just loosened. The calm response like small, steady changes. Now notice the thoughts that travel with the body feeling. Perhaps the thought is, I cannot handle this. Meet it with care, not force. Offer a gentler version. I can handle this one step at a time. If the thought is, something bad will happen, answer with, right now I am here and I can bring ease to this moment. If the thought is, I am failing, change it to, I am learning. When you change the words, you change the signals to the body. Let the body respond. You may feel a tiny drop in tension. Stay with that drop. The nervous system learns by repetition and attention. Each time you notice a small ease and stay with it for a few breaths, you are building a bridge to calm. Let's do a gentle scan to help this bridge grow. Start at the crown of the head. Sense the scalp. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Let the eyes rest heavy. Let the cheeks soften toward the ears. Unclench the jaw by placing the tip of the tongue behind the front teeth for a moment, then letting it drop. Feel the length of the neck. With each out-breath, invite the neck to loosen a little. Roll the shoulders up and back once. Let them settle. Feel the weight of the arms, the length of the forearms, the softness of the palms. Sense the upper chest. If it feels tight, imagine it had small windows and you opened them a crack for air. Let the breath move through. Sense the heart beating. Offer it a phrase. Thank you for working so hard. Move awareness to the belly. If there is a knot, say, it's okay to let go a little. Feel the back against the chair or the bed. Let the back be supported. Sense the hips and the seat, the thighs and knees, the calves and ankles, the feet on the ground. Let the feet become heavy, as if the earth were holding them. When the scan is complete, take 3 long exhales, each one a soft release. The whole scan can take 2 minutes. 2 minutes can change an hour. Anxiety can also come from hidden pressure inside the mind. The inner voice may speak in sharp tones. Hurry, do better, don't feel this. That tone tightens the body. Begin to change the tone. Speak to yourself as you would speak to a dear friend. Steady, kind, hopeful. Try simple phrases that are easy to repeat. I can be gentle with myself. 1 step is enough. I choose thoughts that comfort me. You are not ignoring real problems. You are building the strength to meet them. A calm body and a kind mind can solve more than a tense body and a harsh mind. To support this shift, create a tiny journal practice. In the morning, write 3 lines. Today, I want to feel. One thing that will help is, a kind phrase I will use is, in the evening, write 3 lines. A moment I felt ease was, something that helped was, I am grateful for. This is not about long pages. It is about training attention to notice calm and care. Where attention goes, change grows. Keep the journal close to bed. If the mind races at night, put a hand on the belly and read 1 sentence softly to yourself. Pair the sentence with a long exhale. Keep hydration and gentle movement in your day. A glass of water can calm the system more than you think. A short walk with soft breaths can reset the rhythm. Step outside if possible. Look at the sky for a minute and let the eyes rest on the distance. When you look far away, the body often shifts out of tunnel vision and into a wider sense of space. That wider sense of space tells the nervous system that it is safe to relax a notch. Here is a small set of phrases to carry through the day. Use them when you pause at a doorway, when you wait in line, when you wash your hands, when you sit down to eat. I slow down on the exhale. I soften my shoulders. I choose 1 kind thought. Peace grows in me. Whisper them or say them in the mind. Pair them with breath. Let them become a friendly habit. Anxiety loves speed. Calm grows in slow, steady moments. Now we will lay out the simple routine that will become your daily anchor. A short practice, done every day, can change the tone of your whole life. The routine is built on 4 steps that work together in a gentle loop. First, there is a pause and a softening. Second, there is a kind naming of what is here. Third, there is a breath pattern that lengthens the exhale. Fourth, there are easeful thoughts that guide the mind toward comfort. You will use these 4 steps like a small compass you can carry anywhere. The steps are simple enough to do in bed before you rise, at a desk between tasks, in a parked car, or before sleep. The power is not in doing them once for a long time. The power is in visiting them many times with patience. Begin in the morning. Before looking at a phone or stepping into the day, sit up softly or lie on your back with 1 hand on the heart and 1 on the belly. For about 10 minutes, move through the 4 steps at your rhythm. First, pause and soften. Release the jaw, drop the shoulders, feel the feet or the length of the body. Say, pause helps me. Then name what is here. Here is a flutter in my chest, or here is calm, or here is worry. Naming without judging invites safety. Next, work with the breath. In for 4, out for 6, 10 easy rounds. Finish with easeful thoughts. Speak 1 or 2 phrases with care, such as, I can meet today with softness, or peace is my practice. If thoughts pull you away, return to the breath and the phrases. If morning time is tight, take 5 minutes. 5 minutes done daily brings a deeper change than 20 minutes done once a week. Let the evening be your second touch point. About 5 minutes is enough. Sit on the edge of the bed or lie down. Do a quick softening scan. Forehead, jaw, shoulders, belly. Name one feeling gently. Breathe with a longer exhale for 6 easy rounds. End with a phrase that fits sleep. It is safe to rest, or I release the day. If worries arrive, do not argue with them. Place a hand on the heart and say, I hear you, then return to the long exhale. If sleep is hard, keep your focus simple. Feel the belly rise and fall. Count down softly from 10 on the exhales. If the count is lost, begin again at 10 without any pressure. To keep the routine steady, set tiny reminders in the day. A short tone on the phone at noon can mean 1 calm minute. A sticky note on the mirror can hold a phrase that feels kind. A small stone in the pocket can be a touchstone. Each time you feel it, take 1 long exhale. These cues make calm a lived habit, not a theory. Habits do not grow from force. They grow from repetition and kindness. Each time you show up, even for a minute, you are teaching your system that peace is possible and available. Include simple record keeping to encourage your heart. Draw a 7-day grid on a page. Each morning you practice, put a small star in the box. Each evening you settle, put another star. At the end of the week, circle the boxes. Look at your effort with pride, no matter how many stars you see. If a day is empty, add a heart to that box as a sign of care for yourself on a hard day. This is a practice of love, not a test. You are not chasing a perfect streak. You are building a friendship with your own nervous system. Add a minute of mirror work to the morning or evening. Stand before the mirror and meet your eyes softly. Breathe with a long exhale. Speak 1 short phrase very slowly 3 times. I am safe, or I am learning calm, or I am on my side. If it feels awkward, that is normal. Speak gently anyway. The goal is not to force belief. The goal is to teach your body the tone of kindness. Over time, the words feel less like a stranger and more like a companion. Keep the routine flexible so it can fit your real life. If the morning is rushed, take 3 long exhales at the sink. Say 1 kind phrase and claim that as your practice for today. If the evening is heavy, lie down, place a hand on the heart, and breathe out slowly 6 times. If tension spikes in the afternoon, step outside, feel the ground, and whisper, I can reset in 1 minute. The 4 steps are always with you. Pause and soften. Name and allow. Lengthen the exhale. Choose easeful thoughts. Any order can help when kindness leads the way. Let us choose 2 anchor phrases for the week. Pick 1 for morning, 1 for evening. Try these and see how they land. I step into the day with softness, and it is safe to rest. Or choose your own. Write them where your eyes will see them. Speak them with your breath. Let the words be steady and simple. Your body understands steady and simple. When the mind asks for proof that this will help, offer it gentle facts from your own day. After the morning practice, notice 1 small change, a little more space in the chest, a little more patience, a little more ease in the jaw. In the evening, notice one softening, a warmer belly, a slower heart, a quieter loop of thoughts. These are your proof. Keep collecting them. This collection becomes trust, and trust makes the practice easier to keep. If there is a day when the alarm is loud and the steps feel out of reach, do not scold yourself. Choose the smallest piece, one exhale that is longer than the inhale, one hand over the heart, one phrase whispered slowly. Then, if you can, repeat that small piece 2 or 3 times. Small pieces stack. They build a bridge you can walk across. This routine is not about fixing you. You are not broken. It is about guiding your system toward safety and peace, one kind moment at a time. Anxiety may still visit, and you will greet it with new skills. You will know how to pause. You will know how to breathe. You will know how to speak to yourself with care. With practice, calm will not feel like a far place. It will be a home you return to many times each day. And each time you return, the path gets shorter, the door opens easier, and the welcome grows warmer. Pause with me now. Let the body be still for a few breaths. The mind may want to run ahead, but the body can guide the way into peace. The first skill is stopping with kindness. Not a hard stop that scolds or freezes, but a gentle pause that says, I am here with myself. Place both feet on the floor. Let the knees be soft. Allow the spine to lengthen as if giving space to the heart and belly. Soften the forehead. Let the tiny muscles around the eyes rest. Unclench the jaw and let the tongue rest wide. Shoulders roll up and back once or twice, then settle. Place a hand over the heart if that feels right, and feel the warmth meet the heartbeat. This is stop and soften. It interrupts the rush without adding tension. It breaks the anxious loop by changing the tone inside the body. When the alarm has been loud all day, this kind stop lowers the volume a notch so the next step can be heard. Stopping gently is easier when there is a cue. Pick a cue that already happens many times. Reaching for a door handle, sitting down at a chair, washing hands, picking up the phone, hearing a notification tone. Each cue can become a soft bell. When the bell rings, pause for one breath and soften one place in the body. That is all. Over time, one breath becomes 2 or 3, and one softening spreads to the jaw, the shoulders, the belly. This is how change settles into daily life, small and steady. A cue card by the bed can hold a short phrase. Pause helps me. A small stone in a pocket can be a reminder. Every time it is felt, take one slow exhale. These little anchors turn the skill into a habit. Stopping is also about saying yes to support. If the chair is hard, place a cushion. If the room is bright, dim the light for a minute. If there is noise, step to a quieter corner or put on soft background sound. These are not escapes. They are choices that tell the nervous system, I am safe enough to soften. Once there is a sense of support, the body listens better. Soften with intention. Release the brow as if smoothing silk. Let the eyes grow warm and steady. Release the back of the tongue. Invite the shoulders to be heavy. Allow the belly to untie one small knot. Feel gravity hold the body so the body does not have to hold itself up by tension alone. If the mind protests, there is no time to pause. Answer with a kind truth. One breath fits into any schedule. Try the 5 soft exhales practice. Sit or stand with a long spine. Breathe in softly through the nose. Exhale a little longer than the inhale, as if sighing with relief. Count 1 on the first exhale, 2 on the next, up to 5. If counting feels tight, drop the numbers and whisper, soft, on each exhale. After the 5th exhale, notice the body. Many notice the shoulders have dropped, the eyes feel less sharp, the chest has a bit more room. This shift is small, yet it changes the path of the next minutes. Anxiety feeds on speed. Ease grows in slow rhythms. 5 soft exhales turn the speed down. Another helpful practice is the soften scan. Beginning at the crown, move awareness down the body like warm light. At each place, invite release. Forehead, eyes, jaw, throat, shoulders, chest, belly, pelvis, thighs, calves, feet, toes. Then travel back up with one slow out-breath. This can take 30 seconds. A short scan is often enough to prevent the mind from leaping into fearful stories. It keeps attention in the living body, where healing happens. Keep phrases nearby that support stopping and softening. Speak them during pauses. Pause helps me heal. Softness is strength. I can stop and feel. Safety grows as I soften. Calm is a posture I can choose. Speak slowly and allow the body to respond. The tone of voice matters. Keep it gentle and certain, like a steady hand. For deeper learning, add a tiny journal note after one daily stop. Write 2 lines. I paused when, and I softened by. Look at the words. This proves that care is happening. The nervous system learns from proof. Each small note grows trust. At day's end, read the notes out loud with a long exhale. The body understands this as a ritual of safety. If a wave of anxiety surges and stopping feels impossible, shrink the skill to the smallest piece. Place one hand on the heart for one breath, or rest both feet on the floor and say, ground, or drop the shoulders once on a long exhale. One small piece is the doorway to the whole. The door does not need to swing wide to let light in. Even a small opening changes the room. When stopping becomes familiar, softening opens more space. Soft shoulders allow fuller breath. A relaxed jaw loosens the neck. A soft belly invites the diaphragm to move in a calm rhythm. The body's signals begin to say, safe enough. This message travels to the mind, which then releases its grip on urgent thoughts. Body and mind return to partnership. The pause was the invitation. The softening is the answer. Let this be repeated many times each day, without rush, without judgment, with great tenderness. The more this skill is used, the faster calm returns. It is not about perfection, it is about access. Peace becomes easier to reach because the path has been walked many times with kindness. Now we turn to acknowledging and allowing, the gentle art of naming what is here and letting it move through. Anxiety often grows when there is a fight inside the body. One part feels fear. Another part insists that fear is not allowed. This inner tug of war tightens the chest, shortens the breath, and spins thoughts faster. Acknowledging is like opening the window to let fresh air in. It is the moment of honesty that relaxes the whole system. Allowing is the choice to let the feeling pass through, rather than trying to push it down or fix it in an instant. When these 2 steps join, struggle eases and flow begins. Start with simple language. Place a hand where the strongest sensation lives, perhaps the chest, the belly, the throat. Say, anxiety is here, or fear is here, or tightness is here. Short and gentle. No labels like good or bad, no stories about why, just the truth of this moment spoken with care. Many notice that naming the feeling reduces the noise in the mind. It gives the feeling a place to be for a moment, so it does not need to shout. Then add the second sentence, and it is allowed to move through. This statement tells the body that there will be no battle. It invites motion, and motion is how feelings leave. Feelings are like waves. When the shore is open, waves come and go. When there is a wall, they crash harder. Allowing is not the same as agreeing with anxious thoughts. It is giving permission for sensations and emotions to be present while choosing kind actions. The inner voice can say, "This is here, and I can care for it." That care might be breath, posture, a kind phrase, or a short walk. Allowing turns resistance into compassion. Compassion softens the nervous system more than any argument. Try a 2-minute allowance practice. Sit with a long spine and a soft belly. Place one hand over the heart and the other on the belly. Breathe in gently and breathe out longer. On the inhale, say, here. On the exhale, say, allow. Repeat for 10 rounds. If tears come, let them come. If a yawn arrives, let it arrive. If the mind brings a scary thought, note it with thinking and return to the breath. The goal is not to get rid of the feeling. The goal is to stay with the body kindly while the feeling moves. After 2 minutes, ask, what do I need now? Often the answer is simple: a glass of water, a stretch, a kind sentence, a small step on a task. Bring a journal close for a 3-line check-in when the heart is busy. Line 1. Right now I feel. Write a few words. Line 2. It is okay to feel this and it can move through. Line 3. What I need is. Keep the answer small. Warmth, breath, rest, support, one clear action. Writing slows the mind and gives the feeling somewhere safe to land. Reading the words back to the body slowly sends comfort deeper. Using non-judging names helps. Try, there is worry instead of, I am a worrier. Try, a tightness in the belly instead of, my stomach is always a mess. This language creates space. In that space, wisdom shows up. Space also lets the calm parts of the system come forward. Place attention for a moment on any area that feels even slightly easier. A warm palm, steady feet, a soft spot behind the heart. Name that too. Here is ease. Let the attention rest there for a breath or two. Moving attention between what hurts and what helps teaches the body to balance itself. At times the mind asks, what if this never ends? Answer with kindness. This is a wave. Waves rise and fall. Then notice the exact shape of the wave right now. Is it sharp or dull, hot or cool, wide or narrow, moving or still? The more specific the sensing, the less power the fear has. Specificity grounds the feeling in the body where breath and posture can help. Allowing also means letting go of the timeline. The body moves at the body's pace. Pushing feelings to leave faster often makes them stay. A softer approach leads to quicker ease. Speak to the feeling as if it were a visitor. You can be here. I will breathe and take care of myself. You may pass when you are ready. This tone has strength and kindness together. Strength says, I can handle this. Kindness says, I will not harm myself while I handle this. Keep a few phrases for this step close to the heart. All feelings are welcome to move through. What I feel is not who I am. I make room for the wave and the wave moves. I give myself permission to feel and heal. Say them slowly on the exhale. If a phrase feels too big, soften it. I am learning to allow, or I can try a little. The nervous system accepts honesty and gentleness. Finally, build a small ritual to honor progress. When an anxious moment passes, place a hand over the heart and say, thank you for traveling through. Take one long exhale and let the shoulders drop. Note the time. This teaches the body that change happens. Over days and weeks, the system trusts the cycle. Feelings rise, care is given, and feelings fall. With this trust, anxiety visits less often and leaves more easily. Acknowledging and allowing become not just tools, but a way of living with tenderness and truth. Now let the breath become the steady river that carries calm through the day. The breath is always here, and it is always ready to help. A short inhale with a longer exhale guides the body toward rest and settle. The longer out-breath tells the heart to slow, the muscles to release, and the mind to quiet. This is flow breath, and it is simple enough to use anywhere. Begin with a comfortable seat or stand tall with soft knees. Close the lips lightly and breathe in through the nose. Count softly to 4 on the in-breath, pause for 1, then let the out-breath glide to 6. The exhale feels like air pouring out of a warm cup, steady and smooth. Repeat for 6 to 10 rounds. If counting feels heavy, switch to rhythm words. Inhale softly with calm, exhale slowly with peace. If the exhale feels choppy, purse the lips a little as if blowing through a thin straw. This slows the flow and makes the exhale longer without strain. Let the shoulders drop on each out-breath as if melting toward the earth. Keep the breath gentle, no gasping, no forcing. If there is dizziness, make the breath smaller and rest a moment. Comfort is more important than numbers. The goal is not deep breathing. The goal is easy breathing with a longer exhale. The body learns safety from ease. There are many friendly shapes for flow breath. Try 4 to 6 breathing. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Try 4 to 7 if the body enjoys a longer out-breath. If the day is heavy, try 3 to 6, which often feels soft and kind. At night, a 4 to 8 pattern can invite sleep. Let the body choose. Breath work is a conversation, not a command. If the nose is stuffy, keep the mouth soft and exhale through the lips like a slow sigh. When the nose is clear again, return to nasal breathing, which warms and filters the air and often calms the mind. Add sound for extra ease. A gentle hum on the exhale sends a soothing vibration through the chest, throat, and face. The vibration travels to areas that often hold tension and tells them to relax. Choose a soft sound that feels warm, like or a quiet hum. Keep it low and easy. 3 to 5 humming exhales can loosen a tight chest and calm a busy head. Another option is a whispered ha, which lengthens the out-breath and releases the throat. Let the sound be kind, never sharp. Flow breath walks well. During a short walk, breathe in for 4 steps and out for 6. Keep the shoulders free and the gaze soft. This moving breath sends calm signals with each footfall. It is easy to fit into daily life while walking to a door, down a hallway, or across a room. The body begins to link movement with ease, which changes how the day feels. Flow breath also pairs with small tasks. While washing hands, breathe in as the water runs and breathe out longer as the hands meet the water. While waiting for the kettle, do 3 long exhales. While reading a message, pause after the last word and glide into a slow out-breath before replying. These tiny fits make the practice strong because it shows up in real moments, not only in quiet ones. Keep a few phrases for breath time. Each exhale brings peace. I ride the soft wave. Breath is gentle support. I slow down on the exhale. Speak the phrase at the start of the out-breath and end in silence. Feel the body respond. The shoulders drop, the jaw loosens, the eyes soften. The heart listens and follows. If sleep is hard, let flow breath be the night companion. Lie on the side or back with a hand on the belly. Inhale through the nose for 4. Exhale for 6 or 8. Count down from 10 on the exhales. If the count is lost, begin again without any blame. Pair the breath with a phrase like, "It is safe to rest." The long exhale quiets the inner chatter. When a thought comes, nod to it and lengthen the next exhale. The body understands patterns, and a long, quiet pattern tells it that rest is here. When energy is low but calm is needed, use a gentle version. Inhale for 3, exhale for 5 without holding. Keep the breath light, like the movement of a feather. This calms without making the body sleepy. It is good for midday worry or before a meeting or call. For moments of strong agitation, Start with 3 quick rounds of pursed lip exhales to let some pressure out, then shift into the longer, smoother pattern. Make breath practice visible in a small log. Draw 7 circles for the week. Each time flow breath is used, shade a circle lightly. Watch the page fill with marks of care. This is not about perfection. It is about proof that the breath was there for many little moments. Proof builds trust. Trust makes the next practice easier. Over time, the body begins to exhale longer on its own. This is a sign that the rest and settle system is learning. Thoughts will soften faster, muscles will release sooner, the chest will feel more open more often. When old loops appear, the breath gives a path out. Flow breath becomes a friend that sits beside the heart during stress and whispers, "Let go a little more." This whisper is simple, and the body understands simple. If a day arrives with heavy pressure and the breath feels stuck, stay kind. Start with very small breaths, barely counted. Place a warm hand on the belly and let the exhale be a soft sigh. When the sigh feels real, add a second one. Then begin the gentle count. The body finds the rhythm again because you have taught it many times, and learning remains even when the mind is tired. This is the gift of practice. The skill waits for you, steady and patient every time you return. Let flow breath close this moment. Inhale softly for 4, pause for 1, exhale for 6, again and again. Let the shoulders fall as if setting down a weight. Let the jaw rest, the eyes grow warm, the belly soften. Whisper once. Each exhale brings peace. Feel the truth of it spread, tiny and real, through the chest and down the arms and into the hands. This is how calm is built, breath by breath, step by step, with great tenderness. Easeful thoughts are like warm hands guiding the nervous system back to steadiness. Inner talk can be harsh without noticing. It can say, "Hurry," or "not enough," or "something is wrong." That tone speeds the pulse and tightens the muscles. A kinder tone slows the body and helps the mind think clearly. Easeful thoughts are not fancy. They are simple statements that tell the body, "You are safe enough. You can take this one step at a time. You are allowed to calm down." The body listens to tone and rhythm before it listens to logic, so we choose short phrases, spoken slowly, paired with breath and gentle touch. Place a hand over the heart or on the belly or across the upper arms in a soft self-hug. Let the exhale be longer, then say one sentence, almost a whisper, and feel the sentence in the body. Choose 2 or 3 phrases for this week, not 10. 2 or 3 is enough to build a path. Try simple ones. I choose thoughts that comfort me. Peace grows in me. I am safe enough in this moment. I can handle this one step at a time. I am kind to my nerves. Speak them like a lullaby, not a command. The nervous system does not need pushing. It needs steady kindness. If a phrase feels too strong, soften it until the body feels no pushback. I am safe can become, I am learning to feel safe. I am calm can become, calm is beginning. I love myself can become, I am willing to be kinder. The exact words matter less than how they land in the body. Use the body as the test. After saying the phrase, check for tiny signs of acceptance. A small drop in the shoulders, a warmer chest, a longer exhale, less pressure in the throat. If there is even a little ease, the phrase is right for now. Let the morning be a time for gentle mirror work. Stand in front of the mirror and meet your own eyes softly. Let there be space in the face, a relaxed jaw, a long exhale. Speak one phrase 3 times, with time between each. Do not force belief. Offer tone. Offer warmth. The body learns from tone. If looking into the eyes feels hard, look at the space between the brows or the tip of the nose. Keep it simple. When the phrase lands with a tiny sense of truth, pause there. Let the truth spread out like warmth in the chest. Then move into the day. During busy hours, attach a phrase to a daily action. When washing hands, breathe out and say, I slow down on the exhale. When closing an email, breathe out and say, one step is enough. When stepping outside, breathe out and say, peace grows in me. These small pairings build a network of ease through ordinary moments. Each time the phrase is said with breath, the path to calm gets stronger. This is how affirmations work best, not as big speeches, but as small, steady cues linked to the body. In the evening, lie down or sit on the edge of the bed. Place a hand over the heart. Let the exhale lengthen. Say one phrase that fits rest. It is safe to rest, or I release the day, or my body knows how to sleep. Speak slowly. Feel the weight of the hand. Feel the mattress support. When thoughts rise, answer with the same phrase and the same long exhale. There is no need to argue with the mind. The breath and the phrase will do the work in time. If self-talk turns sharp, meet it with a soft counter phrase. This is too much can meet this is one moment. I can take one step. I cannot handle this can meet I can handle this breath. I am failing can meet I am learning. Speak the kinder phrase 3 times, each time with a longer exhale. The mind may not agree at first. That is fine. The body hears the softness and begins to settle, even while the mind is unsure. After a while, the mind follows the body. Bring a small notebook and write 3 lines in the afternoon. Line 1, a thought that hurt today was. Line 2, a kinder thought I chose was. Line 3, how my body felt afterward was. Keep the words short. This proves to the nervous system that thoughts affect feelings and the body. Proof builds trust. Trust makes the next gentle thought easier to choose. Affirmations do not have to be spoken out loud. They can be breathed. They can be felt. Let the exhale carry them. Let the shoulders carry them by dropping. Let the hand over the heart carry them by warming. Affirmations are a form of touch in language. Touch the body with words the way a blanket touches skin, softly, evenly, without hurry. With practice, the inner voice becomes a home. The old sharp edges soften. The new tone becomes normal. Easeful thoughts become the way the mind moves through the day. Busy days ask for tiny calm breaks that fit into real life. A calm break is 1 minute or less. It is a short reset that stops the spiral before it grows. Keep several breaks ready so one is always possible, no matter where the day is. Start with the 1-minute breath reset. Sit or stand with a long spine, soften the face, and breathe in for 4 and out for 6 rounds. As the exhale lengthens, say in the mind, soft. If numbers feel heavy, drop them and ride the feeling of the out-breath like a slow wave. 1 minute can turn a rough hour into a steadier one. Use the 5 senses grounder when thoughts feel far away from the body. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel with your skin, 3 sounds you can hear, 2 scents you can notice, 1 taste or the feeling of breath in the mouth. Keep it steady and simple. No need to hunt for special items. The point is to come back into the living world. When the nervous system senses the environment clearly, it often lets go of false alarms. Offer a gentle self-hug. Place the right hand under the left arm and the left hand over the right arm, as if wrapping a blanket. Breathe out slowly and feel the pressure. The pressure tells the body, here is containment, here is support. Hold for 5 slow exhales. Ease often follows. If a full self-hug feels like too much, place 1 hand on the heart and 1 on the belly. Let the hands be warm, heavy, and respectful. If tears come, they are welcome. Let water be a calm break. Take a slow sip and say a kind phrase in the mind, I am softening, or this helps. Feel the coolness. Feel the weight of the cup. Feel the swallow. Simple actions steady attention. Attention steadies the system. If stepping outside is possible, look at the sky or at a plant. Let the eyes rest on something steady. When the eyes soften and widen, the body steps out of fear mode and into presence. Posture can be a break. Place both feet on the floor. Press down gently and feel the ground press back. Lengthen the spine from tailbone to crown, not stiff, just tall. Let the shoulders fall. Lift the sternum a little and breathe out slower. This posture says, I am safe enough to be open. The body sends this message to the heart and the mind. The mind eases. Make a calm pocket routine for places that tend to trigger stress. For travel, the routine could be 2 long exhales while waiting, 1 self-hug, 1 kind phrase. For work pauses, slow out breaths at the door, soft eyes at the window, a sip of water with a kind sentence. For social times, feet on the ground, soft face, breath out slowly before speaking. These pocket routines take less than a minute and fit anywhere. Create a soft alarm on the phone that rings 3 times a day. Each tone means 1 slow exhale and 1 phrase. That is all. Small rests done often are better than long rests done rarely. Use transitions as cues. When moving from one task to another, take 2 slow exhales and say, I reset. When sitting down to eat, place the fork down for 1 breath between bites and say, I slow down. When the day ends, place the hand on the heart and say, I did my best for today, paired with 1 long exhale. These micro moments shift the average state of the nervous system toward calm. When the mind says there is no time, answer with truth. There is always time for 1 breath. 1 breath can be a bridge from panic to presence. 1 breath can prevent a spiral. 1 breath can save the rest of the hour. Calm breaks are not a luxury. They are the maintenance the system needs to stay well. They are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of care. Each tiny reset is a vote for peace. Votes add up to a life that feels different from the inside. Lowering daily anxiety becomes easier when the base of life supports calm. Think of supportive habits as the foundation of a peaceful home. The stronger the foundation, the steadier the home in all kinds of weather. Begin with sleep care. Choose a simple wind down that repeats most nights. Dim lights an hour before bed so the body knows night is here. Put the phone out of reach or on a quiet mode. Let the eyes rest on gentle light, not strong screens. Drink warm tea if it suits the body. Stretch the neck, the back, and the hips with slow, kind movements. Breathe out longer. Speak 1 rest phrase, it is safe to rest, or I release the day. This repeated signal helps the body learn a sleep rhythm. If waking in the night, keep the light low, place a hand on the belly, and count down exhales from 10. Kind consistency teaches the nervous system that rest will come again. Add light movement most days. It does not need to be intense. A steady walk, soft stretches, a bit of dancing in the room, slow bends and reaches while breathing. Movement clears pressure and teaches the body to release held energy. Pair movement with breath. 4 steps in, 6 steps out. The body learns a new pattern, action with ease. Let sunlight touch the eyes in the morning if possible. A few minutes can help set the inner clock. If sunlight is not easy to get, stand by a window and look to the distance. The eyes send calm when they see far and soft. Feed calm with simple, steady meals and water through the day. Long gaps without fuel can make the body edgy and the mind quick to fear. A small snack with protein, fruit, or nuts can help steady the inner state. Keep a water bottle within reach and take slow sips often. Notice how the body feels when hydrated. The brain and the nerves work better with water. Let the relationship with food be kind. There is no need for strict rules here. Simple, regular, gentle care is enough. Shape the media environment with love. Choose what meets the heart with respect. Give yourself breaks from strong news cycles and from fast, loud content, especially near sleep. Create small zones where the mind can settle. Quiet music, a book that soothes, a warm bath, soft silence. These choices lower the baseline so that daily stressors do not push the system into alarm as quickly. Create an evening gratitude line. One line is enough. Today I am grateful for. Write about a small moment, warm sun on the face, a kind word, a laugh, a good sip of tea, a minute of calm. Gratitude is not pretending everything is perfect. It is paying attention to what supports you. The nervous system softens when it feels supported. Care for the space around the body. A slow 5-minute tidy in the evening can help the morning feel welcoming. Place one item back, wipe one small surface, lay out a calm corner for practice. Light a gentle scent if it soothes. A calm space teaches the system that peace is normal. The body relaxes when it sees order and softness. Choose a simple, calm care checklist for the week. Keep it to 3 items so it feels kind. For example, sleep wind down by 10, 10-minute morning practice, 2 1-minute calm breaks. Place the checklist where the eyes will see it. Each day, place a small mark when each item is done. Missed items are not failure, they are information. Adjust the list so it fits real life. Let the list be a friend, not a judge. Set gentle boundaries where possible. Say yes to what nourishes and no to what drains. Leave room in the schedule for pauses. Arrival 5 minutes early can be a gift to the nervous system. Slow transitions protect calm. Plan simple meals so hunger does not catch the body by surprise. Group tasks to reduce constant switching. The fewer switches, the less strain on attention, the calmer the day feels. Invite support. A calm message with a friend, a shared walk, a quiet sit together. A caring voice can steady the inner voice. Speak needs clearly and gently. Ask for understanding where it is needed. Offer the same to others. Connection lowers alarm and brings the system back to safety. Over time, these habits change the average setting of the inner world. Anxiety visits for shorter periods and leaves sooner. Calm is not a rare visitor, but a regular resident. The body learns to come back to center. The mind trusts that it can help. The heart feels less alone. These changes do not happen in one day, but they begin in one day. The day small habits start to stack. Let this close with warmth, like a soft blanket around the shoulders. Anxiety can be loud, but care can be louder in a gentle way. The practices learned here are simple on purpose. Simplicity is strength. Stopping with kindness opens the door. Allowing feelings to move keeps the air fresh inside. Lengthening the exhale tells the heart to slow down. Easeful thoughts teach the mind a voice that heals. Tiny calm breaks keep the day steady. Supportive habits lower the baseline so storms have less power. Take a small pledge for the next 7 days. Morning. A short practice with breath and one kind phrase. Daytime. 2 1-minute calm breaks at natural pauses. Evening. A gentle wind down and 1 line of gratitude. Keep the checklist light. Celebrate effort, not perfection. When a day feels rough, choose the smallest step, 1 long exhale, 1 hand over the heart, 1 soft sentence. Small steps are not small. They are the path itself. The body can learn safety. The mind can learn kindness. The heart can learn trust. These are not distant goals. They are skills that grow with use. With every soft breath, with every gentle thought, with every caring habit, peace becomes easier to reach. Let the final words be simple and true, paired with a slow exhale. I am safe enough to soften. I am learning calm, breath by breath. Peace grows in me. Speak them with care. Let them land. Let them echo quietly as the day goes on. Then take the next small step and let that step be an act of love.